Deep in a jungle filled with colorful flowers and singing birds lived a happy elephant named Elly. Elly loved adventures. She was always ready to explore.
And she had 3 best friends, Miko, Leo, and Zara.
Miko was a clever monkey. He could swing from vine to vine with amazing speed. Leo was a brave lion with a loud roar. He wasn't afraid of anything. Zara was a wise zebra with beautiful stripes. She knew a lot about the jungle.
Elly and her friends loved to play together. They would swing on vines, splash in mud puddles, and tell stories under the bright sun. Every day was an adventure in the jungle.
One sunny afternoon, they were playing hide-and-seek near a giant waterfall. Elly was getting very good at finding her friends.
Found you, Zara.
Elly shouted, her trunk reaching out from behind a waterfall.
Wow, Elly, you're good at this game,
Zara said, laughing. As Zara stepped away from the waterfall, she saw something lying on the ground. It was a rolled-up piece of paper tied with a vine. It looked very old.
What's that?
Asked Miko, dropping down from a nearby tree. They untied the vine and unrolled the paper. It was a map. It showed a winding path through the jungle. It had drawings of a river, a forest, and a cave.
Look, a treasure map. I wonder where it leads.
All of a sudden, the friends were buzzing with excitement.
Let's find the treasure,
Yelled Elly, and her friends cheered. Following the map, the friends set off on their adventure. The first challenge was a wide, rushing river. The water flowed quickly, sparkling in the sunlight.
How are we going to cross this?
Asked Zara, looking worried. The current seemed too strong to swim across. Just then, Miko spotted a fallen log nearby.
Look, a bridge!
Carefully, they walked across the log, one behind the other. Miko went first, leading the way. Leo held onto Zara's tail to keep his balance. Elly brought up the rear, her trunk swaying. They made it across safely. After the river, the map led them to a dark and mysterious forest. The trees were so tall that they blocked out the sun. The wind rustled the leaves, making whispering sounds.
This forest feels spooky,
Whispered Zara, her eyes wide. Elly shivered. The shadows were making her nervous. Suddenly, Leo stopped walking. He sniffed the air with his big nose.
Do you smell that? Fruit trees. I bet there's a delicious snack nearby.
Following their noses, they found a grove full of juicy mangoes. They feasted until their bellies were full. The last stop on the map was a dark cave hidden behind a waterfall. The friends cautiously entered the cave. It was dark and damp inside. Strange shapes seemed to dance in the flickering light.
This cave is full of puzzles,
Exclaimed Miko. He pointed to a row of colored stones on the ground. They needed to figure out the correct order to open the path forward.
Maybe the colors of the rainbow?
Wondered Zara. They tried different combinations, but nothing worked. Finally, Elly had an idea.
Let's use the colors of the flowers we saw outside.
And guess what? It worked. The path opened up. Working together, the friends solved puzzle after puzzle. They had to use their strength, their minds, and their unique skills.
I used my trunk to reach high places.
My sharp claws helped us climb over rocks.
And my memory came in handy for remembering patterns.
With my quick thinking, I helped us solve riddles.
Wow, we make a great team! Shouted Miko as they finally reached the end of the cave. There, in the center of the cave, sat a small wooden chest.
Could this be the treasure?
Elly carefully opened the chest. Inside, they found nothing.
What? There's no treasure?
Exclaimed Leo, his shoulders slumping with disappointment.
Maybe the real treasure wasn't the destination, but the journey.
Elly, Miko, and Leo looked at each other. Zara was right.
We had so much fun exploring together.
We faced challenges and learned to help each other.
We laughed, we learned, and we made amazing memories.
What could be more valuable than that? Elly, Miko, Leo, and Zara left the cave, their hearts full of joy. They realized that the true treasure was their friendship. They had each other, and that's all that mattered. As they walked back through the jungle, the sun seemed to shine brighter. The flowers seemed more colorful. Even the air seemed to hum with a magical energy.
The jungle feels more alive than ever.
It's as if our adventure awakened the magic of the jungle.
And maybe, just maybe, it awakened the magic of our friendship too.
Elly and her friends continued to have many more adventures in the jungle, but they would never forget the day they went looking for treasure and found something even more precious, the true meaning of friendship. They learned that working together and helping each other was important. They learned that facing challenges with your friends could be fun. And most importantly, they learned that the greatest treasure of all was the bond they shared.
As we shared stories of our adventure with our families that night, we knew that the memories of our magical jungle adventure would last a lifetime.
The friends are back home, safe and sound, their hearts full of joy and their minds full of wonderful memories.